Hey, good morning. It's Saturday, the 24th of April, 2021. Just got through my second week of work since I was quarantining myself. Okay, like I said, my legs are feeling better. Like I said, I was, that first week, I was feeling, weakness in my legs, getting tired when I was walking to work, walking to the subway to, go to work, because I got to walk down 4 flights of stairs and walk a couple blocks. So, so it's been since like a month since I was at work, literally almost a month. So of course I was used to it. So my legs were I was getting tired. But like I said, last week I didn't feel that so much. So like I said, I'm getting my strength back and getting used to my old routine and stuff. So I'm happy with that. And like I said, I'm not feeling feverish. My appetite is good and stuff. So I wrote my doctor, but I didn't check. I checked the because he has this site that you can communicate with him with, and he probably emailed me back, and I got to check. I have to check the site. There's a site where you can converse with your doctor and stuff without having to go there physically and stuff, and you can check your appointments and your billing and all that stuff. And it's like an app, so I got to check that and see if he wrote me. He probably wrote me back because I wrote him, that first week that I was feeling tired, just to see. That was, some symptoms of, when you having COVID and stuff, because I had read a few things, so I'll check that. But like I said, I'm feeling stronger and stuff, and like I said, I'm feeling okay, health-wise, So, there is a thing, my sister, in July, a couple of my sisters and a couple of I think my nieces and stuff, we're going to go to Myrtle Beach in South Carolina for like a week in July, towards the end of July, just for a week, about a week, 6 days, I think, just to, hang out with family, and then even talk about having a bucket barbecue on the beach and stuff, just to get out of New York, and try to, clear our heads literally and stuff, like I said, it's been over a month since we had the funeral, for my brother and stuff, and like I said, I still have the pictures on my wall and stuff of my brother and stuff, and I look at the picture every day and I think about him, and I think about him and all the things that we went through and stuff, and you don't like to think what ifs and stuff, but I do think about those things sometimes, different choices. My brother might still be here. I know it's not good to do that, but and you don't constantly think about death and stuff. And I guess that was such a shocker that he died the way he did. I guess even though we know he had all these health issues, and it was just a shock that it happened. So, but I try to think positive. I'm gonna call my sister today and find out how my brother's doing. My younger brother, because he was the one that used to come here to take care of him, and my sister said he was having a good time, and she was going to try to get him to see a psychiatrist so he could have somebody to talk to, and he hasn't been back to the house literally since I think the day that we had, the day my brother died. I don't think he's come. Actually, no, he came back the one time when he, came here to clean all my stepfather's stuff and wipe down everything when my stepfather had tested positive for COVID, and so my brother, wiped everything down, washed his clothes and all his belongings and stuff, and then put stuff back and cleaned up the house before my stepfather got home. He hasn't been in the house. He told me he was going to come by the house, but he hasn't been back since. So, I think he's having a hard time. So, but hopefully he can see a psychiatrist and have somebody to talk to, because, like I said, he was here when they were working on my brother downstairs when he probably shouldn't have been. So, I think that that scarred him literally. So he's having a hard time dealing with it. So I'm hoping he gets get some help and get better. Like I said. Anyway, so today, what I did, now to try to move on to more positive things, today I'm going to watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The last episode, episode 6, is, like I said, when all this thing happened, I was going to actually watch. It was only 6 episodes of the show, and I was actually going to do my usual thing, what I did with WandaVision. I was going to watch it and then edit it and put it on my YouTube channel and put it on my Patreon. But, all this stuff happened with my brother dying and getting COVID and quarantine and all this stuff, so I didn't get a chance to do that. So, but I'm going to do it with this last season finale episode of season 1. Hopefully there's season 2. I'm gonna do that episode, the last episode. I'm gonna watch it this morning, record it, my reaction to it, and edit it and put it on my YouTube channel. Okay, and so just to have it up there, so there'll be some content for this channel. And I'm also I got through I watched the Snyder Cut again last weekend and recorded my reactions. So I divided it into 4 parts. My reaction, and I was uploading it to my Patreon channel. Okay, so the first 2 parts I uploaded already last night to my Patreon channel. I had to reduce the file size because when I recorded my reaction, I thought I reduced it to a small size. When you record it my iPhone 11, there's settings on it, and I think normally it's at 1080p. I reduced it down to 720p. High definition, but apparently that still came out taking up way too much space. Like I said, I think the first part, which was the prologue and chapters 1 and 2, it came out real big. I think it came out 8 gigabytes. Okay, so I had to reduce it. I put it in Wondershare for more. First, I was trying to put it in Handbrake, a program called Handbrake, to reduce the file size a lot, but it was like taking way too long to do that. Even I was trying different settings, but it was just taking way too long to reduce it. So I put it in Wondershare for more, and basically it took literally a day to reduce it down. So 8 gigabytes, I reduced from 8 gigabytes to 2 gigabytes, and then I think the part 2, which was chapter 3, I reduced that down from 5 gigabytes to 1 gigabyte. So I did reduce the file size for those 2 parts. And then I'm going to do the same thing for, not today, so I probably start tomorrow, and then hopefully maybe Monday, so I can have parts 3 and 4, and I'll upload those to my Patreon channel. And I was thinking about maybe trying to edit those parts and put it on my YouTube channel. And I may or may not do that. It depends how I feel about it, because I reduced it. Because for some reason, like I said, this program had Movie Maker. It was just taking way too long to load on my computer. It was just taking forever. It wouldn't render. So it was rendering, but it would render, then it would crash. So I just stopped doing it, and I just looked for other ways to reduce the file size and stuff. But I may or may not edit it and put it on my YouTube channel, depending on how fast it loads, and maybe if I have time, like I said, after work. Because what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm trying to get back into my normal routine, and starting Monday, I'm going to start exercising again. Try to exercise 3 or 4 times a week. Like I said, I had stopped obviously because I got sick, and then, I wanted to, wait till I got my strength back, and I think so I'm going to go back to working out. But when I 3 to 4 times a week, so get back to eating more healthier and stuff. Get back to trying to cut out soda and stuff, even though 2 times this week I did have soda with my lunch, but I'm trying for the most part to cut out soda, because I know my doctor told me that's a big thing, to see if you can cut down soda and try to eat more healthier and stuff, and just to stay in shape. Literally, that's what I want to try to do and focus on it now that I'm sort of back to normal. Okay, so I'm going to watch The Falcon and the Winter Soldier this morning, that episode, and watch Mortal Kombat, okay, because that came out yesterday, so I'm going to watch that on HBO Max, okay, and do my review of that. And then I'm also going to do a review of the Snyder Cut with spoilers. Like I said, I did an initial review of Snyder Cut, my first thoughts about it, but I want to do a review with spoilers of it that I didn't get a chance to do, because I didn't, like I said, after that first initial day that it came out, I watched it, and then I didn't get a chance to watch it again because, like I said, I was sick and all that stuff, and so I didn't, and everything with my brother, I didn't get a chance to watch it again. But I'm going to record that today, record The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, edit it, episode 6, and put that on this channel. Mortal Kombat I want to watch again too this morning, and then my Falcon in the Pond, my Snyder Cut review with spoilers and stuff. Okay, I'm going to do that. I wanted to do that too as well because I didn't get a chance to do that. Okay, and I may, or I gotta see if Sammy Palgar is up to doing a hangout. Like I said, initially I was going to do a hangout with him about the Snyder Cut and everything, but like I said, all the drama that happened with my life, we didn't get a chance to do that. So I may text him today and see if we can do it tomorrow. I don't know if we can do it today, but maybe tomorrow we can do it. If not today, so there may or may not be a hangout with Sammy where we can talk about Snyder Cut, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, since that's ending, and maybe even Mortal Kombat. Just a bunch of other things, and it'll be good to see Sammy because I haven't seen him in a while and stuff. And I told him what was happening in my family and stuff. And like I said, he's a good friend, so I just wanted to make sure I keep in contact with him because he was a very good friend. Okay, and I think he had his own little health issue too, so I just want to see if he's doing okay as well. Okay, so like I said, it's nice and it was nice to be back to work, because like I said, being isolated, it sucks. People need human contact. Because let me tell you, I was in this room literally, and the only time I would leave is when I would have to go to the restroom or the bathroom or use the kitchen or even go outside to get something to eat. But other than that, I was in this house most of the day, and let me tell you, like I said, I wasn't walking around. That's why my legs, I think, initially hurt, because I wasn't walking that much like I used to. And I'm used to walking fast. So people have always said to me, "You walk too fast," because I'm always used to running up the stairs and getting where I'm going and stuff, and walking fast because I like to get where I'm going. But I didn't do that when I was quarantined, so I was basically staying in this house for the most part. But now that I'm getting back to a normal, I gotta do that, so I'm happy about that. So, okay, look for my review of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. My reaction, it'll be an edited reaction, obviously, because, YouTube. And my review of the Snyder Cut with spoilers, and my review of Mortal Kombat. Okay, I'll do that. I'm not going to do a spoiler review of it. Why not? Just a regular review of Mortal Kombat. That's not, I'm just seeing it for the karate, for the action. Just want to see some kick-ass stuff. So I'll do that. Okay, so and like I said, once when I talk to I got to talk to both my sisters today. My older sister, because she's arranging the trip for us, and see where she's at with that, because I haven't talked to her in a couple of days. And then my other sister, my older sister, to find out how my brother's doing. I want to see how he's doing, if he's seeing a psychiatrist and stuff. And I know her husband, he's due to have eye surgery, I think in a couple of weeks or so. And I know, plus my sister, she's supposed to be moving. She lives down the hill from us. And that's, my brother, he lived with me. He used to go to her house sometime for stuff and, go to lunch and all that stuff. But my sister's supposed she bought a condo, her and her husband, and they're supposed to be moving. I don't know exactly when, but they're supposed to be moving. So, I'm happy for her that, they've got a place that's going to be their own, condo, place that they can own and stuff, which is good. I'm happy for them, because they lived like on the 5th floor, and their stairs was deep. I used to never go to the house that much because, those steps, I used to live there literally years ago, and let me tell you, walking up and down those steps, there's no elevator in that building. And speaking of elevators, in this building, starting Monday, they're going to work on the elevator in this building. This building is more than 70 years old, so their elevator's kind of ancient. So the building landlord put a note up downstairs on the first floor saying basically that they're gonna the elevator's gonna be out of commission for the next 12 weeks because they're gonna be working on putting parts, modernizing the elevator. And so literally you're gonna have to be walking up the steps. I don't mind walking down the steps, I would do it all the time. And walking up the steps is not that bad actually. My steps are kind of steep. You walk up, but I don't think they mind. So at least that's another way to stay in shape. You're gonna have to be walking up the stairs now for like 3 months. I think he said 12 weeks. So So I guess that covers May, June, and July. So maybe back in August, we'll get the elevator back. So yeah, that's life. What are you gonna do? Anyway, I think it's supposed to be nice today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, I think. But I think this week coming up is supposed to be good. The weather was kind of all over the place. It was nice for the most part, except Thursday. Thursday was like, it was in the 40s, and then it got, nice. Yesterday was like 63, the high, even though it was like 39 in the morning. Okay, but I think this week coming up is supposed to be in New York, at least. The weather's supposed to be nice. I think one day it might be 80, I think on Thursday. Okay, so anyway, I'm just happy to be back to some new, kind of normal, and I hope I get through this. Like I said, it's been I know a rough couple of weeks, but I'm happy to get back to some kind of normal and get back to my normal routine and stuff. And so anyway, I hope everybody have a great weekend. Okay, stay safe. Social distance and wear your mask. And I know that the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, that they said now you can go back to using it. I already got it on the 23rd. The one-shot one. So hopefully everybody else will be, and hopefully the rest of the country, people will get vaccinated, and we get back to some kind of new normal eventually. So anyway, I hope everyone have a great weekend. Look for those videos I promised to you. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, season finale for season 1. Snyder Cut, edit, review with spoilers, and what else did I say? And Mortal Kombat review of that. Okay, so, and then like I said, tomorrow I'll be watching, I'll be, again, reducing the file size again for part 3 or 4 and 4 or 4 for the next couple of days, starting tomorrow for my unedited reaction review to the Snyder Cut, which will go on my Patreon channel. Again, link below for that. I have 0 patrons right now, but like I said, I'm just hoping to put content on there, and eventually I hope to get some patrons. Exactly. I just have assist, and maybe I'll make a video separate. Like I said, I have WandaVision on there. I have the Doom Patrol season 2, and WandaVision, all of season 1 of that, and I'm gonna have the Snyder Cut on there, and then I'm probably gonna do Stargirl and maybe Titans, Stargirl and Titans, because I think Titans 12 episodes, and maybe Stargirl too as well. Because I have Stargirl season 1, and I think I might put that on there too. I might take down Doom Patrol and put Stargirl up there, because I've had Doom Patrol on there for a while, or I may just put Doom Patrol up there and put Stargirl on there, and then after a while take down Doom Patrol. And I also have The Boys season 2 as well on my computer, which I may put on there as well. So like I said, I'm gonna have a lot of content on that channel, a lot of outtakes and behind the scenes videos on there as well and stuff. And I even put a poll on there. So eventually, hopefully, I'll get a few patrons. Okay, but anyway, hope everyone have a good weekend. Stay safe. Links to my social media in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'll post again on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, you can get to see what I eat for dinner. I usually post on Instagram what I eat for dinner. Okay, so I'm back to posting on that because people were asking me, because I was on there for a while, for basically a month. So links to my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are down below, as well as a link to my other channel, Paul's Views and Opinions, which I have to put a video on there. I've done that in a really long time, and I do have some thoughts. So I may put a video on there tomorrow, a video or 2, quick videos. And now I may, like I said, I think a couple of my last 2 videos I put on there without putting my intro on there, and I may do that again because when I record my reaction to a video, and then I usually have to put it in Movie Maker when I put it on my computer, and then I have to wait for it to render. But this way, if I put it on my computer, I can just upload it straight away, even though it doesn't have my intro on it. I may just do that anyway. This seems to be better. It goes faster. I don't have to do the wait around when I render it. If I put my intro on it and put an outro on it, I don't have to wait for it to render. Okay, I can just upload it straight to YouTube, and I think that's just better. Saves me a lot of time. Anyway, take care, be well. Again, links to social media and the other YouTube channel called Views and Opinions and my Patreon are in the description box, so check those out if you get a chance. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.